What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, Living Like Gabby. Let me just start off by saying that I am officially a YouTuber because I'm mic'd up. Mic'd up. It is 2 in the morning and my whole family's sleeping, and if I wake them up, I'm gonna be kicked out. So last week I held a poll on my Instagram. If you guys are not following me, you should. Link down below. But yeah, I held a poll on my Instagram last week asking what you guys would want to see from me, and a lot of y'all surprisingly said 1 a.m. baking plus a story time. And let me just tell you, this story time is like, it's like my life all in one day. So you guys get a little sneak peek of what I go through. It's a lot. I just hope you guys are really prepared for this because let's just say last weekend was so annoying. So annoying. And to all the anti-maskers out there, just know I flipped a bird. I flipped you a bird. But yeah, so let's get on started. Today we're gonna be, what the heck? Today we're gonna be using this funfetti cake. I don't wanna say the brand because, you know, I'm not sponsored because I am a nobody. But anyways, I still don't wanna get sued. Funfetti. You know, wash the COVID away. Anyways, so start off. I'm low-key dyslexic, so hopefully I can read this. Okay, set oven to 350. While I'm setting this oven, I'm gonna start my story. So, my best friend, she flew in from North Carolina because that's where she lives with her significant other, and she knows who she is. But yeah, so she lives in North Carolina, and she flew in October 6th, and so she's been here for 2 weeks now. But last weekend, October 10th through the 11th, no, October 10th through the 12th, we were supposed to go to LA, you know, have just a little girls trip, you know, COVID safe and everything. We're not into crowds anyways. We don't go into crowds, especially with all the anti-maskers. Hope you know what that was again. But we were supposed to go on that LA trip. Well, let me set this goddamn oven before I forget. Also, if you live in a Hispanic household, there's always dishes in the oven. Always other dishes in the oven. So let me get that out. I don't know. Oh my god. Where am I gonna put this?
A few moments later.
Bet. We did that so quietly. 350. Okay. October 9th came along and my friend, her stomach started hurting a little bit. She was hanging out with her other friends. And you know, life went on that day. And then the next morning, I get a message that she fell sick. Not COVID sick. Let me put that out there. Not COVID sick, just upset. Hello, rewind. Let me flip it and reverse it. She felt sick. Her stomach was hurting a little bit. I don't know if that just moved. Anyways, yeah, she was feeling sick and we gave it until like 11:30 a.m. and she was still migraines, vomiting, and not feeling good. So I was like, I'm about to take this trip by myself, you know, a little solo trip. maybe I should start baking these damn cupcakes before I get into the full story. Because it gets juicy. Not really. Kind of. You'll see. I'm not good at being quiet. Ooh. Bada bing, bada boom. Mr. Worldwide has a step in the room. That wasn't safe. Kids don't do that. That was not safe. I don't know what possessed me to do that. But the next instructions are to put the cake mix, water, oil, and eggs in bowl with mixer on medium speed for 2 minutes. We recommend using Crisco oil. What y'all know about Crisco? Oh, I really hope that was not on screen, cause man, oh well. But anyways, so I decided to take the LA trip by myself. I pack my bags and I get on the road by like, I want to say 12 o'clock. So, you know, I'm jamming out, I'm driving, I'm having fun. I'm so excited for my alone weekend because I've never had like a weekend by myself. I'm pouring this into the bowl, by the way. Ooh. Okay, sexy. Okay. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see. Look, it has little sparkles in it. Halloween sparkles. Okay. But yeah, so you know, I'm driving along down I-5. Just chug. And I'm chugging along. Hold up. What do I need to do? 1 cup of water? Should I do tap? Yeah, fuck it. We about to get some Sacramento tap water. How about that? As I should. Oh my god, I'm spilling. Bet. Okay. So I did the water. 1/2 cup of oil. I don't know where anything is in this goddamn house. 1/2 cup. Okay. Okay. 1/2 cup. 1/2 cup right here, brother. That seems like a lot of oil to put in. Whatever. So, you know, I'm driving down I-5. And let me just tell y'all that before I left, I got an oil changed. I got my tires filled with air. I got, you know, my whole car was looking good. I was driving and I was like, okay, bumping my Post Malone. An hour goes by, still living life. Another hour goes by and I get onto the, I'm like 40 minutes from Kettleman City. If you guys know where Kettleman City is in SoCal, I guess, almost SoCal. I'm like 40 minutes from Kettleman City and like an hour and some change away from the Grapevine. I'm on a 2-way highway and all of a sudden I'm like going 80 miles per hour, little speed demon, and all of a sudden everybody in front of me starts swerving and I was like, excuse me, why is everybody swerving? I'm like, you know, like get out of my way. And so I see that they're trying to get away from this pothole that's in the middle of the freeway. Fat one. Okay, a fat pothole. 3 eggs, okay. This recipe calls for 3 eggs. I have 2. So we're about to see how this turns out. this might be red flag number one. That is not gonna go right. No. Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, I see people like swerving out of the way for this pothole. So, you know, I'm like trying to swerve, but I have to like swerve back into the lane that I was previously in. My poor baby Stanleya. Yes, my car's name is Stanleya. Stanleya, like Stanley and Leah put together. Daddy, chill. Did y'all hear that? Anyways. My God, I forgot how to be quiet. I didn't even open this egg. Anyway. Yum. What is this? Chicken period. We love chicken period. But anyways, so my oh my God. Anyways. So I, you know, swerve out of the lane and I come back in. My back left tire hits the pothole and I'm still going 80 and I'm jamming, and then all of a sudden my low tire pressure comes on and I'm like, yo, what you mean my low tire, like what you mean I got low tire pressure? Baby, I just got those filled up before I left. And so then my car starts shaking, like if you ever had bad brakes and when you broke, like your car started shaking, like your steering wheel. Well, that's how my whole entire car felt. And I, in the back of my mind, was like, did I just blow my goddamn tire? So I put my blinker on and I pull over. And wow, my oven's literally ready and I'm barely putting all these ingredients together. I hate the feeling of the eggs, god damn it. So I'm not gonna be using a mixer because can't be loud, so I'm gonna be using this, like the thing that goes on the whisker, the mixer. Hopefully you guys saw that. Let's start beating this baby up. So I pull over and I'm like, I took a quick break, I took a pause, I put my handlers on and I was like, okay, worst thing, my tire blew up. That's the only thing I thought of. The worst thing was that my tire blew up. So as soon as I opened my car door, as soon as I opened it, I smelled the most rancid, burnt rubber smell I've ever smelled in my entire life. And that's when I knew. I didn't even check. I called AAA so quick. I said, da 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 da. I need help. I need help, y'all. Like, please come help me. I'm stranded, you know? Basically, when I was on the phone with the operator, because I was on the operator first before I got to a real person, I was like, okay, maybe I should check. So I went and go check my back left tire. And this bad boy is flatter than my butt. And that's saying something because my ass is flat.
Okay.
You guys didn't need to know that, but I was just staring at it and I realized that in crisis, maybe because like I have a lot of mental illnesses and probably ADHD, that in crisis I tend to know what to do quickly. My adrenaline goes so quick that later on when I realize like how stressful something was, I'll break down. So in that moment, I was like, gotta call AAA, whatever. They bring me to a real person. And this man is like asking me all these questions, you know, generic. What's my name, my membership number, make of my car. And then he asked me if I have a spare tire. And in my head, I was like, I'm pretty sure I do. Like, I got this car 3 years ago. They're supposed to give me one. It was used, you know. Ooh, baby, look at the... I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. We're doing something. We are for sure doing something. But anyways, I didn't have a spare tire. I looked in my trunk. Nowhere to be found. Literally looking under every crevice. There's only so many crevices in a trunk, you know? So I didn't have a spare, so they were like, okay, well, we're gonna give you a tow truck driver, because they had to take me to like a tire place. Mind you, it's like 2-ish already, so you know, tire places close kind of early now, especially even more because of COVID. Basically, he's asking me all these questions, and then he goes to the question, what's your location? I'm looking around, all I see is dirt for miles upon miles and mountains. I was like, sir, I don't know my location. He was like, well, where are you going? I was like, I'm going I-5 southbound, you know, going towards, I'm like 40 minutes from Kettleman City. And so he was like, okay, what's the nearest city that you're close to? And I was like, let me go check my GPS. So I'm like, I'm close to this road and this road. He was like, all right, okay, cool. Cool. So, unfortunately, before I get there, hold on. You know, I was already stressed out, my adrenaline was going, and this is where I start to panic a little, because this man had the audacity to tell me that due to COVID, that I wasn't able to ride with the tow truck driver. So I realized I don't have like little cup thingies to put my cupcakes in. Should I use foil? I think I'm just gonna stick them in here. This might be red flag number 2, because I don't know if what I'm doing is about to be a mistake. So let's see where this goes. My mommy's gonna come out here and she's gonna whip my ass for being so fucking loud. I really don't know how to be quiet, and I need to prove her wrong. I need to prove her wrong. Okay, I'm about to oil these bad boys up. I need to hurry up. This is getting to be too much. This is beginning to be too much. Pour the oil. Just a little splash, a little divvy up, you know. Ooh, that's what, never mind. I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say. But anyways, so this man tells me that I'm not gonna be able to ride back with the tow truck driver to the tire place because of COVID, and they don't want to, you know, risk it. And he was like, so do you have anybody to drive you to the nearest tire place? I immediately said, sir, I am 3 hours away from home, and I'm 3 more hours away from my destination where I'm supposed to be. Nobody's coming to get me. So what am I gonna do here? And he was like, oh, okay, ma'am. Well, we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can send a driver with our tow truck driver. And I'm like, cool, is this gonna cost? And he's like, no, of course not. You're a AAA member. That would come with, you know, your membership. And I'm like, who the f is up? One of my siblings is up, and they're gonna come out here, and I feel it in my bones. Anyways, he's like, yeah, we're gonna try to send a car out there with our tow truck driver. It's not gonna cost anything, it comes with the membership. And I'm like, okay, cool, bet, right? He was like, yeah, so it's like about $210 right now. your driver will most likely be there from now until an hour from now. And I said, okay, an hour is not a long wait, you know? 2:10, 3:10, not bad. So I decided to put on a movie on my phone, and I'm watching it. 2:30 rolls around, 2:40, 2:50, 3:10 gets here. I have not received any notification that my driver has been on the way, is almost here, has left, like nothing, nada, zip, no notification. At 3:15, I get a text. Your tow truck driver has finally left his destination. He will get to you in about an hour and a half. Mind you guys, like I said, I am in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the freeway. Cars flying by me. I'm barely on the side of the road. I said, okay. I said, this is it. This is it, you know? Like, what the fuck? I'm by myself. I never told my parents, like, when it was happening, because I was embarrassed. Like, oh my God, like my tire blew up in the middle of a freeway when I literally just had gotten my tires filled with air. So, you know, I'm waiting. Finally, 4:10, 4:20 rolls around. I'm watching my movie, and all of a sudden I hear a honk come from the opposite side of the freeway, coming from northbound. And I look up, and it's a yellow tow truck that says AAA on it. My AAA driver was coming from northbound, and I'm going southbound. And the next exit that he can get off on is 10 to 12 miles away. My patience is at zero. I wanted to cry. I was so stressed. I was like, what the hell? Like, I literally told y'all I'm coming from southbound, and this is the street that I'm closest to. I think these are oiled enough. So I'm going to put the batter in here. I grabbed a spoon thing. Ooh, this bad boy is thick. I knew it. I feel like the 3 eggs were important. My mom said 2 eggs were fine. But we'll see, I guess. Damn. I hope these come out okay, because my sister's birthday is tomorrow. Last week was my brother's birthday. Kind of wanted to do this for them. Whatever. Is cake, is it supposed to look like this? Yeah, my tow truck driver is going the opposite way. So I wait another 30 to 45 minutes because tow truck drivers can only go like 75 miles per hour. So finally, I think at like 4:45, 4:50, my tow truck driver arrives. He gets out of his car and he's not wearing a mask. No mask whatsoever. No mask to be found. Wasn't like, hey, do you want me to wear a mask? Are you comfortable with me not wearing a mask if you wear a mask? Nope, just no mask. Coming like this close, like, hey, talking to me, like basically making out with me. Like, goddamn. But yeah, no mask at all. And he's telling me like, okay, I need you to do this, I need you to do this. Like asking me to put the car in neutral and then doing this, and I was like, bro, like, isn't this your job? I'm stressed out over here. I don't want to do this. So the tow truck driver, you know, is talking to me and he's like, okay, so we weren't able to get a car. We weren't able to have somebody drive out here with me. Is there any way you can call somebody to come get you? Sir, I don't know what your operator person on the other line did not understand. I don't know what he didn't understand what I said. So let me reiterate it to you since you are my tow truck driver. I am 2.5 hours, 3 hours away from home, and I'm about 3.5, 3 hours away from my destination. Ain't nobody picking me up. Nobody has time for that. None of my friends will, none of my family, because it's not worth it. You know, like my car will be done in 30 minutes versus my family or friends taking 3 hours to come get me. And it's already 4 to 5 in the afternoon. I'm not waiting 3 hours in the boonies for one of my family members to come get me. So he was like, okay. He was like, I'm not supposed to do this, but you can ride with me. But we were supposed to go to this one town, but it was like 20 miles that way. And he was like, well, that one's closed, so we're gonna go to the one that's like 13 miles up here, and 10 to 13 miles up here. And I was like, okay, bet. And he was like, well, with your membership, you only get 5 miles free. 5 miles free, and then after that, every mile is $8.
What the hell is even that?
Okay, AAA trying to take my money, what the frick? You guys got me messed up, but I had no choice. So, you know, I got in the car and we skedaddled over to the tire place. And while we're talking in the car, he's like, yep, it's probably gonna be like over $100. And I'm sitting there like, please shut up. Please don't tell me, cause I'm broke. I'm literally broke, and y'all are about to empty my bank account. So, you know, we're driving along. He's asking me all these random questions, still no mask at all. And we get to the exit that we're going off of, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't see a tire place. I see Jack in a Box, I see Wendy's, I see gas stations. Don't see a tire place. And so like he gets off the exit and we're like driving. We turn past the gas station, then we turn left. When I tell y'all that the tire place was literally ran out of a red barn. A red barn. I'm not joking. I was so scared for my life because I was by myself, and this tire place was ran by boys, men, older men. I literally have not put these cupcakes. Okay. Let me get these bad boys in really quick. So the cupcakes are in this. Well, I'm gonna put these in for like 30 minutes. Oh my god, okay. This bad boy's hot. Oh my god damn it. I'll put the timer on here. Oh my god, shut up. Did y'all just see that? I just clicked the timer off. Now I have to do all of that over again. My mom's gonna kill me. I'm literally sweating. But so yeah, basically, where'd I leave off? Oh yeah, wait. Oh, okay. So yeah, we pull up and it's a barn ran by men, and there's like 8 stray cats, there's like 2 dogs, there's a woman walking her dog. The in front of the barn there's like, I want to say 15 to 20 like junk cars that are broken. So we pull on up to the side of the tire place, and we're literally sitting in the tow truck, and he's calculating how much it's gonna cost, like for the tow truck drive, since I went over 5 miles. He was like, trust me, sweetheart, my boss is about to cut you a fat deal, like it's gonna be really nice. And I was like, thank you so much. Whatever, just give me, like, just tell me the price, you know, whatever. So he tells me the price, and it was supposed to be $100, right? $100 for going over 5 miles. $100, but he talked to his boss, and they did give me a fat deal. It was $50, still expensive as fuck, but cheaper than 100. So, you know, I can't really complain about that one too much. While these are baking, I'm gonna go do some homework. And for you guys, it'll be 1 second, it's literally after this, but I'll be back when those are done. All right, I'm back. So the cupcakes are done. I'm about to take them out right now, let them cool for like 5 minutes, and we can start decorating. Let's take this down. Ow. Okay, I'm okay. They look like muffins more than cupcakes. Is this what cupcakes look like? Grab a toothpick. Nothing came out. I'm a baker. I'm a freaking baker. Okay, like, I'm so excited. Wow, I really did burn myself out. So after the tow truck driver told me the total for the drive and me paying, he drops me off, you know, at the barn. And I'm literally standing outside looking, like, next to my car, like, is somebody gonna come help me, like, you know, whatever. So I'm like texting my friends. I'm like, bro, like, I'm literally in the middle of nowhere and all these people are hella creepy, sketchy. This barn, like, wow, I really burned myself bad. I get to the barn, everybody's creepy, telling my friend, and finally somebody comes out, and it's this short man. Mind you, I'm like 5'8", 5'9", and this man's like 5'6", 5'7". He comes up and he's like, hey, little mama, what can I help you with? What happened? Hey, little mama. Hey, little mama. Who's little mama? Because I know that's not me. I was looking around like, I don't know who he's talking to. And so he gets closer and he was like, what happened? And he hits me in the arm. Hard. Like, not hard, but like kind of flirty. Like, ah. No mask. No mask. I don't understand. Wear your goddamn mask. It's not that hard. You'll be okay. You'll breathe. I promise. I promise. I promise. No mask, and this man's this close. And I was like, well, I have a flat tire. And he was like, you don't have a flat tire. You got a blowout, baby. Call me a nickname one more time, and I swear to God, your neck's gonna be ringed. Like, stop, you know? And so I was like, yeah, I guess I decided to have a blowout. Like, how much is it gonna be for a tire? And he was like, well, we're gonna go check the back and make sure we have the tire. And I'm like, cool. I'm waiting there another 10 minutes. Mind you, it's already like 5:20, 5:30-ish. And so he finally comes back and he was like, okay, mama, like, it's gonna be 180. Y'all, I had yet to pay for my hotel because, like, you just reserve your room and you pay at the hotel. And when he told me that it was 180, I about cried right there. I literally said, okay. And he was like, yeah, you got a bad blowout. Like, I'm sorry about that. You sorry about it? You see me about to cry into tears, man. You should have gave me a deal. You want to be over here like, hey, mamas, hey, babies, give me a deal. Where's my deal? The tow truck driver gave me a deal. Why aren't you giving me a deal? The tow truck driver didn't even flirt with me. Not at all. Not at all. And so I'm like, okay, well, I had to get the tire fixed, you know? I had to go home. So I literally was like, okay, fine, you know, like do the tire. And he was like, okay, let me see your keys. I said, okay, I give it to him. He was like, unless you want to drive it into like the back one slot where you put your car in. I was like, no, you can do it. And he was like, okay, I get to drive mama's whip. Get in the damn car and go do your job. Go do your job, I swear. I swear this man was 1 second away from getting the 1 second away. And so, you know, I'm standing outside, literally outside the barn. He has not offered me to go inside. I'm standing out there and I had to call the hotel and I'm like, I have to cancel my reservation because I just got in a car accident. And he was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Let me cancel for free. Everybody was giving me a deal except the one that was flirting with me. Make that make sense. They're fixing my car. And about like 10-15 minutes go by and he's like, okay, come inside so we can do paperwork. So I'm walking inside. It smells like barn in there. I should have known, you know. I don't know what else I should have expected from a red barn, but it smelled like a barn, but it smelled more like just straight up cats and hay, even though there was no other animals besides cats there and dogs. There was literally 5 cats in the like lobby while I was waiting there, and I'm just like, And the man comes around the corner. He was like, all right, cutie pie, let's start this paperwork because I know you got a long way home. Shut up. Yes, I do. I do have a long way home, you know, whatever. And so we start the paperwork. He's like, okay, what's your license plate? How many miles do you have? What's your car model, make, year? And I'm telling him all this from my brain, from memory, because I have that shit memorized. And this man had the audacity to say, after me telling him all this information, stress, sweating, my voice is shaking because I'm on the verge of tears. He has the audacity to say, baby, I'm just messing with you. I already knew all this information, but goddamn, you got a brain. If I'm so smart and I'm a cutie pie and I'm a baby and mama's, I'm all this shit. Give me a goddamn discount. 180 for one tire? One tire? Like, I don't think you guys understand. 180 for one tire? Y'all are charging out the booty hole for that. I guess I should start decorating these cupcakes. So I've been saying that for a while. Oh my God, he's so cute. Oh my. Bro. I'm a baker. So this man just keeps giving me names, nicknames. And I really can't believe he said, I already knew that. Then why did you ask me for all this information if you knew? And you can tell that I am stressed and I am about ready to throw hands with you. So we go on with the paperwork and I'm filling out like my address and stuff, whatever. And he's like looking at me and he goes, okay, I see you. And I look at him and I said, huh? Oh, what are you talking about? And he was like, I see you with the coffin nails. Oh my God, like who did them for you? I said, some random lady in SAC. He was like, okay, you like the coffins? I said, yes, I guess so. It's my go-to, I guess. Okay, you don't want to do the narrow square, the round, the almond, the oval? Yeah, I know my way around. I used to date a girl that used to do nails, so you know. I'm pretty fluent in nail tech. When I tell you guys, I envisioned myself beating this man up to the ground. Why are you telling me this? I don't care. I don't care that you know my nail shape. I really don't. I don't. I just want to get out of here. I really do. And then this man goes, man, you got nice handwriting. Girls always got nice handwriting, you know? It is beautiful just like you. Shut up. I don't understand why this man is not taking hints, because guys, I literally was standing there like this with my mask on because, you know, I wear a mask. I'm literally standing there like, oh yeah, yeah, barely talking, because if I talk, I was gonna cry, like I have stated multiple times. And so we finished paperwork. And then, ooh. Yo, the frosting's orange. Oh my god, this is so exciting. I love Halloween. It's such a great time of the year. My handy dandy butter knife. Oh my god, look at how creamy. When we were done with the paperwork, I waited outside for like, I want to say 5 to 10 more minutes. It's already 6 o'clock. And finally my car is done. He's like, okay, you can come pull it out the garage. I said, okay. Weird, whatever, sure. He grabs my keys. He gives them to me. And he goes, all right, mama, you drive safe now. You don't want to blow another tire. You might just have to come back to me. I mean us. I said, yeah, I hope not either. I got in my whip and I pulled out so quick. I almost got a flat tire again because of how quick I pulled out. Guys, I have never felt so uncomfortable and sick to my stomach because of how stressed I was and how uncomfortable this man made me. Like, it might not seem much to y'all, but like in the middle of a crisis, when you're literally in the middle of nowhere where nobody can like get to you quick enough, it's nerve-wracking, especially as a woman. And so when I left, I was so angry that I'm literally going like 85 to 100 on my way back home. Clearly didn't learn my lesson of going fast on the freeway, because you never know when a pothole's about to hit. But I'm literally driving home and I was just recapping everything, playing my Mad playlist. Like, I'm literally listening to like My Chemical Romance, Asking Alexandria, Machine Gun Kelly, Youngblood, Post Malone. Like, I'm listening to like angry music. And I'm literally like, I hate it here. Like I literally had to go home. Like my whole solo girls trip, my girls trip with my best friend, like all of it got ruined in the span of like 12 hours. Like, all of this happened in one day. I don't know like if I'm being dramatic like of how like stressful it was, but I was literally by myself in the middle of a freeway, and then I was by myself in the middle of nowhere at a barn. And I don't know. Y'all tell me down in the comments like if I'm being over dramatic or like I shouldn't have been scared. These are like little sprinkles, black and orange, and they have bats in them. Sprinkle these bad boys on. Wow, it is so cute. I cannot. Look at my cupcakes, my little Halloween cupcakes. Wow, they came out so good. I'm about to try one. I'm gonna try this one. Please be good. And I don't even like cake or cupcakes, so like it's not really a fair taste test, but we're gonna try it anyway. Y'all, it may have been a box cupcake thing mix. Like all I had to do was put the ingredients together. But people be messing this up, and I that is like, that is perfect, and it tastes good. Like I don't, like I said, I don't like cupcakes, so I'm like kind of my, but okay. Chef Gabby at it. All right, Chef G Money. I hope you guys could feel the stress and anxiety that I was feeling that day. I hope you guys feel it through the screen, this video, because I think that was one of the most stressful days this year, just trying to figure everything out on my own. I hope you guys really enjoyed this story time in this video. If you guys have any comments of what I should do next, please leave it down below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell button so you guys are notified when I post next, which should be next Thursday. I promise it's going to be up now that I have a mic also. And you know what? Thank you for subscribing to the mess that is my life. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out.